who should I make this out to?
To our biggest fans.
The K-pop warriors are returning sooner than anyone expected, and this time, it's not a movie. It's a Netflix series. Are you ready to sing, fight, and uncover secrets alongside the Huntress and the Saja Boys once again? Because Huntrix Rising isn't just a continuation. It's an origin story, a mystery, and possibly the darkest chapter this universe has ever seen. Today, we're breaking down every major clue, hidden theory, and shocking possibility behind Huntrix Rising, from Roomie's past, forbidden love, demon royalty, and the truth behind the Hornmoon itself. And trust us, some of these theories might completely change how you see the movie. The first thing you need to understand is the title, Huntrix Rising. The word rising doesn't just mean a comeback. It means an arrival, a beginning. When you combine that with Huntrix, the name of the Huntress group, it strongly suggests that this series will focus on the past, not the future. In other words, this is the story of how it all began. The Netflix series is expected to arrive as early as 2026, following the massive global success of the movie. And with Sony Animation expanding this universe, Huntrix Rising may show how Roomie, Zoe, and Mira first met Taz, how they became demon hunters, how they transformed into K-pop idols, and possibly how previous warrior groups existed long before the May. This opens the door to something huge, a timeline of K-pop warriors across history, battling demons through different eras, from ancient times all the way to the birth of the Huntress. And yes, that includes the origin of the Hornmoon shield. One of the most important storylines in the series will revolve around Roomie's mother. If you paid close attention to the movie, you already know something doesn't add up. Roomie is the daughter of a former demon hunter, but she wasn't raised by her real mother. She was raised by Celine, a former idol and warrior herself. Which means, one thing is certain, Roomie's real mother died young, and not by accident. Roomie is half demon, which means her mother, a Hornmoon warrior, fell in love with an enemy, a forbidden love that broke every rule. So what happened to her? Did she die in battle? Was she betrayed? Or did she make a deal with Guima, the king of demons, to save her child? There's a strong possibility that Guima is still holding Roomie's mother captive, not dead, but trapped. And if that's true, it could explain why the Hornmoon is destined to break again during the series. Roomie's story mirrors her mother's in a terrifying way. Just like Roomie later falls in love with Jinu, her mother once fell in love with a demon warrior. And Guima, who grants wishes, despises betrayal. Remember, Jinu once lived as a human centuries ago. He made a deal with Guima to become a legendary singer. Guima grants wishes, but always at a cost. Now think about this. Roomie is born half demon, powerful enough to help create the strongest Hornmoon ever. That power didn't come from nowhere. Guima may have destroyed the demon lover, but to truly win, he had to defeat Roomie's mother. And what if she made a deal? Her soul, in exchange for her daughter's safety. Why would Guima agree? Because capturing the soul of a Hornmoon warrior might be more valuable than killing her. And because Guima was confident that one day he would destroy Roomie too. At the end of the movie, something feels wrong. The Hornmoon doesn't turn golden like it's supposed to. That's not a mistake, it's a clue. The Hornmoon has been built for generations. Each era of warrior singers strengthened it through music, unity, and fan support. But when the world turned its love toward the Saja Boys, the Hornmoon weakened. That means the shield isn't permanent. It needs constant belief, constant music, constant connection. The Golden Hornmoon may be the strongest form, but even it can fall. That's why Huntrix Rising will likely show the shield breaking again, forcing a new generation to rebuild it from nothing. So ask yourself, what song would you sing to power the Golden Hornmoon? Comment K-pop. This is a hard theory, but an important one. Celine says Roomie's demon marks will disappear once the Golden Hornmoon is complete. But how does she know that? The Golden Hornmoon has never existed before. So where did this information come from? And here's the bigger question. If Roomie's demon side disappears, can she survive losing half of who she is? Her demon side isn't a curse, it's part of her identity. The series may reveal a terrifying truth. completing the Golden Hornmoon could kill Roomie. And if that's the case, then her destiny might be far darker than we expect. Guima appears as living fire, a voice of pure destruction. But what if that's not his true form? Here's a chilling theory. What if Guima is Roomie's grandfather? Roomie is half demon, yet Guima cannot control her mind. That shouldn't be possible unless her bloodline is stronger than his. The theory suggests that Roomie's father may be Guima's son, a demon nearly as powerful as the king himself. That would mean Roomie inherited power strong enough to challenge Guima directly. And Huntrix Rising could finally explore that twisted family connection, hero versus ancestor. Now let's take it even further. What if Roomie doesn't defeat Guima? What if she replaces him? Demons have followed Guima for millennia and they always lose. Now a half-demon girl appears who can succeed where he failed. What if Roomie accepts her darker destiny? What if she becomes the queen of demons, ruling instead of destroying them? It would explain her power, her connection to Jinu Bin, her resistance to Guima, and it would completely redefine the meaning of victory. Let's talk about them. The Saja Boys are absolutely coming back. Fans love them too much for them to disappear forever. But here's the twist. Ginu isn't gone. His soul was absorbed into Roomie's sword, which changed shape and gained a lotus symbol. The lotus represents rebirth. That means Ginu will return this time as a human singer, free from his demon side. The Netflix series will reveal how he escapes the sword and what role he plays next. Not all demons were sealed. Some escaped before the final battle. That means enemies are still hiding in the human world. Which raises one last possibility. What if the hunters aren't enough? What if a new group of K-pop warriors must rise? Another generation. Another sound. Another shield. Some fans believe Huntrix Rising could even include live-action performances. Would you rather see animation only or real singers performing live? Let us know in the comments. Before you go, check out the 2 videos on screen, and if you love animation theories, subscribe to ToonTrendsTv so you never miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching.